Questions?
Commissioner Bond?
Don't want it. Don't want it. I know it was going. It's increasing debt. We got so much money, so much debt here already, and we don't know what half the stuff is going to. So we need to stop all of this stuff and figure out where we are. What are we putting money to, and just keep increasing the debt just makes it more and more complicated.
Got $17 million in new debt last year, which is well over $120-some million in debt.
Wow. For our city is?
That's
Yeah,
what I said.
we deep in debt.
So with Frederick Douglass, you said it's better to build strong children than to try to repair broken men.
Yeah.
The programs that you're talking about are always programs that are after we've broken somebody.
Right.
What do you see as far as in the way of prevention, as far as making sure that we are building strong children and not having to just fix broken men?
One of the things that we're going to do, we're going to focus strongly on family. We know the enemy has done a number on families and have done a number on getting fathers out of the home. So I'm a big advocate. I was a CPS investigator. A lot of the cases I went to were just mom and the kids. Fathers are nowhere around. So when we're talking about rebuilding the family, we're talking about the whole family structure. We're going to promote marriage. We're going to promote getting fathers and fathers' rights back in. We're talking about ending this father's epidemic and restore the whole family, and not just the part you were talking about. Not just we're going to restore the whole family and put those programs together. We're working with some of the business right here. This is one of the things I was going to talk about. So there is a young lady on the east side who owns a salon, and I posted it on my Facebook. We talked to her about turning that into a school as well at night. So when you come there, she's going to be teaching kids business etiquette and teaching them entrepreneurship and teaching them how to carry themselves as far as customer service and all that stuff. So all of that stuff will help us build into the prevention of the social ills and things like that, and put the mindset of people of capitalism and wealth and great customer service and all that stuff. So
there was a project in Nashville that the business owners got together and they were doing some of these things that you were talking about. Promoting marriage, making sure that married couples get marriage counseling once a year, some type of a marriage retreat, because the strength of the family determines the strength of our society.
Right.
And this sounds great. Maybe that's something else you could try to pursue at the same time.
Everything. Whatever it takes to build our families, we're going after it fiercely. We're not going to back down. I've seen broken families. I've seen a lot of broken families. I've seen beaten kids. I've seen kids beat to death. I've seen kids with fractures and skulls. I've sent people to prison for beating kids and domestic violence stuff. So that is my heart. I've watched it for 10 years, and it took me to a really, really dark place. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure I eradicate that from this community, and starting here. This is just a root. Guys, we can spread this stuff out all over the county because the county needs this stuff. So we're going to start right here, though. We're going to plant our seeds right here, Waxahachie.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Hi Darrin, my name's Terrence.
Hey, Terrence.
I'm a business owner and a hobby rancher. And I saw your ad on Facebook and thought, man, that guy sounds like he knows what he's talking about. So, I like everything you're saying. I do have a question.
Okay.
I think growth is inevitable. I think it's coming from Dallas. I think it's coming from Fort Worth. I think it's coming from within. So my concern is, what is your vision for managing the growth? Because it is happening.
Sure.
And how do we do it in a way where because like you, I left Plano in 2013 thinking, hey man, I want to go to a small town and just like you said, let my kids fish and do outdoor activities and small fun schools and all that good stuff. And now all of a sudden, here comes Plano right behind me, which I'm not interested in.
Right.
I do understand we can't be in denial because the growth is coming, but how do we do that in a way that what's the vision for doing it?
I think marketing and branding is one thing. So one thing that we was looking at, governments are controlled by the people and different committees. We were thinking about starting a committee that focuses on hunting, fishing, farming, and a hunting, fishing, farming committee. So if we as the people say that we want rural, we're going to market and promote farmland. We're going to market and promote things for our kids. We're going to get our kids involved with farming. We're going to get them involved with fishing. We're going to promote these big family events here in this community so that this city, the branding of this city has to change to rural. If we keep letting it get branded Plano and big buildings and apartments, it's going to go that way. So we want to put in some committees and things and say, hey, no, we want to build a fish tank out here and do some great landscape around it where we can take our families to go fish. That way we can also have people come in the city and bring money to the city and not put so much taxes and stuff on the backs of the people. We can bring in money by really developing our land and making sure that we brand it as rural. We want to talk about fresh meat markets. We want to talk about fresh vegetable markets. We want to get the kids and stuff involved in, like I said, the farming and the hunting. There's a lot of people here that like to ride horses, a lot, especially on the east side. A lot of people on the east side, nobody knows it. They love to ride horses and do trail rides. If we turn this stuff into Plano, they have no place for that. So they are fiercely standing up against that. So I'm going to do everything I can to start rebranding this as rural Waxahachie and put together events that coincides with that. So.
Thank you.
That's good that you're talking about the rebranding, but one of the most active locations on the website when people look at our community is our Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah.
And our Chamber of Commerce has to be in lockstep with that thought. And when we market our community, we want to show the rural, we want to show homes.
Right.
We don't want to show apartments.
Right.
We want to show family growth,
Right.
family development.
Right.
I know this is maybe kind of out of the left field, but in the course of my career, I got transferred to Kansas City. I lived in Kansas City, Kansas, not Missouri. Kansas City, Kansas had no bus routes. They had no apartments. They had family homes.
Right.
And it was a different community than Kansas City, Missouri.
Right.
That's where all the crime was. That's where we gotta be in harmony with our Chamber of Commerce and with our city council. If the chamber is not in lockstep with us, then we're taking 2 steps forward and 1 back.
Well, what are we going to do about it? We the people. The chamber is the chamber. The chamber got one person
Well,
that.
the chamber is nothing but a group of business owners.
Yeah.
The business owners ought to enforce their will upon the presidency of the chamber. So,
Well, and then.
I'm a small business owner, retired.
Right.
And I know for a fact, last year, 2019, I paid $19,000 in property tax for that little piece of property.
Wow.
This year, it's $33,000.
Wow.
Wow.
33,000 bucks.
Wow.
Yeah, they just the chamber. Chamber got one CEO and we the people.
Taxation is just out of control.
It's, yeah.
Yeah, I'll speak a little bit on that. But when I walk around, I talk to many small business owners, just like you said, they're being killed. They're being slaughtered. It's hurting them just like it's hurting us.
Wow.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, so we're challenged that. I'm definitely, like I said, changing the marketing and the branding, we're going to change it to rural, and we're going to go that direction because it's what the people want. Now, the only thing is, if the people don't come out and support this stuff, we're going to fail because we're going up against powerful people. And if the people don't come out and support and come to the city council meetings and come to the and say this stuff, we're going to fail.
That's
So,
a strong point.
Yeah.
Attend the city council meeting.
yeah.
If they see a larger audience sitting out there, they act one way.
Yeah.
When 4 people show up, they do whatever they want to do.
Exactly.
Because they think the community just doesn't care.
Yeah.
Can I second that? We've gone to courts to watch judges. And especially right now when the judges are presenting their cases online, when they know they see people watching, they act differently. We had one judge that even commented about, there's a lot of people watching this, and he recused himself. There's something that when we show up, like Woody Allen said, half of life is showing up. Show up.
You bet.
Bring your cameras with you.
Yeah.
You can do that. Because if we want transparency in our government and our city council, we have a right to demand that.
Absolutely.
Well, and then too, you can hold us accountable. When you show up, if I'm on that city council, you can hold us accountable. So, if there's no more questions, let's mix, mingle, get spelled on.
Well, a couple of questions. So you mentioned, partner being, working together if you were all elected. And then you mentioned, of course, needing a majority to affect change. So that implies that's something that you guys would have.
Yeah. Well, will we have that? If I don't know. It just depends on who all gets on the city council. But What I do know is I don't care who's on that city council, there's more of y'all, there's more people than on the city council.
But
So
there are other council members that are willing to work with y'all on these same issues?
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. One of them I know for sure, I don't know if you will mention her name, but there is a person on the city council that is absolutely phenomenal. And I cannot wait to work with this person. So, and I'm pretty sure you guys know who she is. I just don't know as far as campaigning, if we can mention names or all that kind of stuff, I don't know.
Okay, and kind of random, but just with wondering what your thoughts are with the current system, with the mayor being chosen between the council members versus
Yeah,
directly
I think
elected.
that's a foundation for corruption to me.
Yes, yes.
I think that the mayor ought to be elected. I think the mayor ought to be elected, and we're going to absolutely try to make sure. I know that has already came up, and I know that you got to wait like another year or so before you can bring that back up. But I definitely think the mayor needs to be elected. If you're on the city council and you got a lot of your friends on there, and you're just cycling through the same people as far as the mayor, that's horrible. So no,
Is
we
that
definitely.
something that you would change if
Yeah.
you were? Is that something that you guys would
Yes.
change?
Hey, she's.
I mean, I've been here 25, I'm sorry, I'm just talking. I'm getting riled up because I've been here 25 years or 26 years now, and it's the same people.
Yeah.
The same people are still in there that were in there when I moved here.
Yeah.
It's the same people. It's the little boys club.
Yeah.
It always happened. Sorry, I hope I don't offend anybody.
We got rid of one last year.
We did?
Got rid of Kevin Strand.
Yeah.
Got rid of him.
Yeah, I knew but he was running again, wasn't he?
No,
Okay.
he's done, he says.
So,
Okay, well,
yeah, we'll the right people get on there, we'll have majority.
the Lord works in
And we'll
wondrous
push
ways,
it.
and we're praying for big change in this town. And I'm one of the intercessors here, so.
Yeah. Anything else?
This town.
Can I
You got
make
another
a
question?
statement? My name's Dana Benton. I've lived here since 2006, on and off. When I moved here, there were 25,000 people here. And I will tell you, since this election that just happened in 2020, a lot of people's eyes are open.
Yeah.
But they're afraid, I don't think afraid because they think something's gonna happen, hopefully, but they're afraid to speak out.
Right.
So I think the more that they realize that there are people with the same values that we all have,
Right.
they're going to come out to make it right, if you know what I'm trying to say.
I do.
So I'm going to do all the talking I can do, whatever I can do to spread the word. But your video is what got me interested.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying, because nobody wants to do that.
Right,
But
right,
we demand it now.
right.
I don't
We
want,
should.
I don't want to do anybody that I cannot physically go and talk to and shake their hand. I'm done.
Yeah.
And everybody in this room ought to be done as well. So let's get somebody in there, like y'all, that are gonna work together to get this done, because we gotta start here locally.
Right.
And then we need to take these people to get them to go out and find people to take their place, and we need to start sending these people up. And our state government, so we can get it done. We've got to get it done. And it's not gonna be for some of us, but it will be for our children and our grandchildren. So let's get this done. I'm sick of it.
So,
But people are gonna come out and say stuff, I promise.
so my name's Sandy.
I'm sorry.
I get it.
I'm Sandy Mullins, and so Darrin's video, I've been following Darrin for a while now, and Dana here, this is just how it works, y'all. So I was so impressed with his video, I sent it to Dana. I sent several to Dana. So that got Dana on board. So if we share his videos,
Absolutely.
you know, and another thing, if I could just say, interject one thing, I think it's imperative if we can go to the March 23rd Planning and Zoning meeting. There is a monstrosity, if you haven't heard about it, of a planned community, not a subdivision, planned, yes, with, they want to put in commercial, they want to have Walmart, they want to have 5 elementary schools, not a junior high school, not a high school. Who's going to pay for those things?
We are.
It's literally going to double the size of Waxahachie. This is off of 1446, and I'm just saying, I think it's imperative that as many of us can go to that P&L meeting on the 23rd, the better.
So what are they planning on
It's
doing?
called Emery Lake. It's like a big
Oh,
project.
that's the Emery Lake thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
huge.
And what are they're planning on, another Walmart?
That's what they want to do. They want to have a wall, they want to have a whole commercial area along with apartments and houses and 5 elementary schools.
Five elementary
But understand, they're not going to do a junior high school or a high school. So who's going to pay for that? You and I are. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying,
And
I
that's
think
not
that's
real
really,
at this point.
so if we want to
Right.
protect our town and keep it on the more rural area, I mean, look, I'm a realtor, okay? I know we have to grow, but I want it grown the right way.
Absolutely.
Okay? So I am totally against the whole concept of Emery Lakes.
Yeah.
I want it to grow, Waxahachie to grow wisely, smartly, considerably for our families.
Well, we have to take care of stuff in our own backyard.
Right, so,
Before
I
we're
mean-
able to let something else go down.
So
And we
if-
need to take control.
If Emery
sorry,
Lakes, it's okay, we're all passionate.
I'm gonna come up behind you. You need to season me so I can send you off to do your thing, because I'm ready.
Let's do it.
You know, I'm just saying, I would just really, I'm gonna go on the 23rd.
I'll be there.
And,
going.
and I agree with whoever said, the more people that go, our council members will hopefully listen to us. Because I watched, I'm talking too much, but I watched the video, Facebook Live of the last P&Z meeting. And I saw the passion of the people that did speak, you know, that live over there, live off of Brookside and everything. And I think that we all need to be that way.
That's it.
Enough said.
All right. So